There's the first button. There's second button, I hope, maybe. Yeah, alright. There's the first button. Well, so gotta turn that off. Okay, we're good. Welcome to Space Engineers in the Afternoon. I am the Blind Gaming Guy, and this is my playthrough of the Ieram investigation, the Tales of the Valentia. We, at the end of last time, landed our ship to explore. Sorry, I got a dog hiccuping in the background. To explore a investigation site and to start. We're gonna have to do some mining. We did have some issues with the terrain clipping and some weird stuff last time, but we got it worked out. Ooh, it occurs to me, I probably did not remember to turn. We're just gonna have to remember to hit save more often. That's what we're gonna have to remember to do. Unless we crash out. Alright, now this is supposed to be the new thing where they're concentrating something unique to this moon. Don't remember what, though. Alright, so let's check out their science craft. That's a vent. And nothing else. We got a cabin. Data pad. That's important. Let's read that. Most esteemed precepts, as requested, I have performed an additional series of tests that expose living tissue to a much more concentrated level of supercharged particles than the moon does naturally provide. At a level of 3,900% above nominal exposure, the cells display a rapid loss of structural coherence that also affected the nucleus and resulted in complete cellular collapse after a matter of minutes. The second requested stage of the experiment, the investigation of a countermeasure, will not be possible in this system as of now. I am lacking the needed material and infrastructure for this. You will either have to authorize an FTL jump that does include supercharged particles, a measure I still do not support, or send me the appropriate equipment to Ieram. I have attached a list of all the needed material and equipment. Looks like it cuts off before he finishes it. Bullets. Should I take them? Nah. Science room. Let's check the exo one out. We got a bed, we got a couch, we got a locker. What else is in here? I looked at those. Don't need that. Some ice. A lot of bullets and turrets. Ice and stone. Plenty of gear. So solar cells. Lots of uranium. That's about it. Alright. So. Now what? Cut it out. Sorry, I'm talking to the computer. Kitchen. More lockers. Mostly cargo container. Ooh, medical components. We don't need them, but medical components. Why are they never turned on? I didn't mean to lay in their bed. Well, I guess it will let me sleep through the night. Good morning. Whatever. There. I can't read it all. I need... Here we go. The last supercharged particle container is in the process of being fully loaded. After that, we will leave orbit and escort the ASV ward to the station. Do we already have that? Control. Copy. Dr. Dow has completed her last long-term analysis of the interaction of supercharged particles in living tissue. It is relievingly told that prolonged exposure of over 29 years would be needed to actually damage our cells. It would have been even more relieving to have these results before exposing oneself. Now I get why it's called a hazard bonus. That's funny. Okay. Now, we are going to have to do some modifications to our ship. Besides repairing it, because there's apparently quite a bit of pirate activity in this sector. We need ice for hydrogen. And to be able to mine. Our ion miner, however, cannot function on this moon. Which means we need a new mining ship. My initial thought was to cram it inside of the hangar with the ion miner. So I moved the ion miner up. Here, I'll go in here and show you. I moved the ion miner up there. So I thought I could build another ship and slot it in here, which I probably can. Unfortunately, there's just not going to be room to build a hydrogen miner in here. I mean, this ion miner barely fits. So, what we're going to have to do is modify the Valentia to accommodate an external dock of a smaller ship. I mean, we also have to make some modifications so it can run drones as well. Because there is no way that we're going to be able to handle some of the combat, even with the Valentia being the way she is. So, we are going to have to convert our civilian transport into a more military transport. First thing we're going to do is make room here. And let's see if we can't repair this guy. That way we have some more defense. I'm not 1000% sure you'll stay long term, but we'll go ahead and try to get you repaired for now. Do that on the other side too. Same thing. Pretty sure I'm going to put drones attaching in that area. Drones that we will have to build. I'm only saying this because we've already ran into pirate activity and watched it just demolish a drone. So that is going to be a issue in this system. Plus, we've read multiple reports of pirate activity within the system. So the Valentia is going to have to adapt. The best place for her to adapt and pick up a external mining ship is going to be right here. Right here on top. So, G. Actually, we already have a connector here. We will not be able to use the inset. So we would unless we put it here, we could put an inset right here. Rotate it like that. We could put an inset right there. Should we do that? At the closer, but also has more chances of blowing stuff up. So let's use the standard connector and just stick it right there. Keep an eye on hydrogen while we're doing this. Alright. Now let's go and get some starting resources, because we don't have any to start right now.
Inventory full.
By adding some stone and ice to us, we will greatly increase our opportunities here.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright. I'm just going to get a few loads, hopefully enough that we will be able to get the miner that we're going to build up so that it can do a much better job than I can do by hand.
Inventory full.
Alright, we'll call that good enough for now. Something that this setup does not have is a sword. Should we do a standard block or should we do an inset? I think a standard one. Alright. Gee, let's put our own in then. Which we already had, so I don't know I did that. This will allow for one-way movement only. which we like. Alright. We will set that up in a little bit. Now, it needs to mimic this ship, but be a hydrogen-powered miner. So how do we want to set that up? Gee. First thing we're going to need is cargo. We're going to need cargo containers for sure. Have a connector. We are going to need conveyors. Actually, you know what? Some round conveyors might be helpful to make the shape we want. And we're going to need tanks. We're out of things to click. Alright, here. And then actually, let's call that good for now. Now, the first thing we're going to need is hydrogen tanks. The big ones are both roundish, and we're definitely at least one big one.
Energy low.
You know what? Do that, then we're gonna reach up and do that. Give it a couple minutes while we go in here. There we go. Now, make going in and out faster and easier. We're going to open the back door. There we go. I think I know how we'll make this work now. We need a standard conveyor first. Let's go forward and backwards like so. Like so. And then off of it, we're going to go do a lab tank or standard tank? We'll do the lab tanks. We'll do him down the middle of the ship. Okay, that gets me some hydrogen supply. I mean, we should actually tell both of these to go onto stockpile. So they will fill. Now then, oh, can't go round in small grid. Well, that's not nice. Alright, well, you know. Should I we'll stay square here. Actually, I already have cargo down here, don't I? Then we'll go cargo out here on the sides. And again, we're going to use these because they give me more of a round shape. Provided, of course, I can get it to line up right. Looking a little Star Warsy. I don't know what I have components wise here. Alright, so I need 1, 2, and 3. Alright. Now. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and add another one. Add it right here. Where I have a real nice shape. I have to and leave the negative there for the overall shape we're trying to mimic here. It gives us lots of cargo for both gas and mining. And the question is, how do we set it up to mine and put our thrusters? So let's work on thrusters actually. Hydrogen thrust. Alright, so we have industrial. We use sci-fis at least. Let's just stick to that. I'm gonna go thruster, 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 thruster. Thruster, thruster. Now we gotta worry about up and down thrust. I don't know if this is enough thrust. We'll try it though. Oh. Wait, what? I'm getting nuked by radiation. Ah. 23, 48, 71. I guess while we're waiting on our radiation to go away. We can go and do our gardening. It's not like we don't need to keep up with it. Fine. Just ditch it. Alright. Now, SEDS. Fruit, vegetable, and spores. It's all 4 of them. Close that. Control 2. Alright, F. SED. I didn't think so. Production. Food. Seeds. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We have back our next set ready to go. Alright. Did I kill him? Oh, okay. Be a little bit more careful with that mouse blockers. Alright. Back to work. Put all those in the wrong spot. I actually think if I do this instead of those, we put it all in one spot, it'll kind of look better too. Hey. Surely don't know how much thrust that is. It may not be enough. Another one containers. Now, if we put these like this across the front. I think I need to rotate that one. My initial thought was to put it that direction anyway, but put the other one thinking it might look better. I think that looks better. And there's space in there with just a solid here. The real question is where do you put a cockpit and then put the drills on this thing? That's kind of looking back, and this is kind of look like the front now. Just of all the thrusters pods back there, which actually really this shape pretty good. So it's I actually ended up building it backwards. Whatever. I can live with that being the back and this being the front. Still have to figure out how to put drills in. Okay. Let's build those out first, since they're the ones that make it work. Alright, and just as many of these as you can put in your build planner, because there's a bunch of them. Alright, just keep going. Not to get cooked by my own thrusters. Alright, still plate in general. Or just I keep moving around so I don't get all of them welded. Or are we out of grids now? So we don't have any cobalt. Yeah, we're at grids. Do I have anything? Can I make grids even? I don't. Yeah, I didn't think so. We're gonna have to go and find some cobalt. What do we have? Nothing we have is anything with Jeep. That's not good. We are low energy, high exposure. So let's go back for a second. Oops, ran into that. Ran into the Valen. First things first. We're gonna go exploring. Uh-oh. We should get some ice.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Playing with what I'm doing that. I can go down and forward far enough.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I'll be up to the connector underneath and then just stand there and just absolutely fill it. But we gotta get that far first.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Oh, it's down here. Uh-oh.
Inventory full.
Seriously, I'm inside the ship.
Full.
Trying to get ice there.
Inventory full.
See, now that I'm here, all I have to do is just absolutely hammer at the ice.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
It's a lot faster than having to run up and down or anything. anything because I'm just standing at it. I can
Inventory
just
full.
doop.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
And we were completely out of hydrogen. Trying to make it where it's safe to walk under here.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
There we go. There's me a way to get ice quickly and easily by hand. Now, let's go looking for cobalt. That's iron boulder, that won't help. More iron. Ice and uranium. More iron. Come on, give me some cobalt. Okay, let's switch sides of the canyon here. Hopefully we find some. Found some uraniums. Whoa. Some more uraniums. Oh, come on. Come on, cobalt. Well, not finding it. Magnesium. It's probably an important one. Just fine, cobalt. More magnesium. Silicon. Which I can get out of stone. More silicon. Silver. enter slash GPS slash AG folder lunar. Uraniums. Lots of useful, lots and lots of useful, just not the right useful. Keep an eye on that hydrogen level. Whee! Hydro Man time! Come on, where's it at? Give me your cobalt! I'm seeing boulders on this side. There's a couple.
Energy low.
Silicon. Or uranium. Silicon. There's uranium in there. Not having luck. Seems to be my MO today. Space Engineers 2 stream, I struggle to find silver. Ouch. Iron and nickel. Is there any indications of ore depositing? I don't see any. Would have made life easier. Alright, what we got? Nickel. Uranium. Iron. Uranium. Uranium. Stuck until I can find cobalt. Ouch. One nickel. Oh, come on. No cobalt. That huge circle and still no cobalt. I was worried about radiation is why I came in. Oh, I have to do a further search. More uraniums. Stand really close to the ground. Hopefully the drill will see something. Come on, drill. Uranium, 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 uranium. More silver. Iron and silicon. I may just fill up the main ship and try to fly it off. I don't see any way to be able to get cobalt right here. Well, that stinks. Oh, it's 63.7%. We should shut that door for this. Okay, outer airlock secure, hangar bay secure, crewed airlock secured, bridge airlock secured, all cabins secured. Be prepared for takeoff in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Both order detectors are at max range. Wait, there's Cobalt. Alright, now we can get to work. Alright.
Inventory full.
Okay.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright. Let me just get some cobalt out of this.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Why didn't it deposit it? It's easy. Take it.
Inventory full. 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 Inventory full.
All right. Off we go. Got tired of seeing just plain boring stone come out when I was mining. I'll be right back, guys. I apologize. Let me pop into a cockpit. Like I said, be right back. Oof. Ow. Oof. Ow. Oof. Ow. Oof. Ow. Oof. Ow. All right, I'm back. So let's get back to mining some cobalt.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
And all of these little trips is why I typically play with a larger inventory space. running small inventories likely forced you to
Inventory full.
get to a mining ship ASAP, because doing it by hand is painful. Alright, let's see if we can get these welded now. We got some cobalt. That one's done. That one's not. That one's not. That one's not. Alright, production. Get some made. Sorry, I grabbed a lifesaver while I was up. Looks like we need just more stone, too. So when it comes to just stone, I can get to that really well. Let me just drill out underneath the ship with my right click. There it is.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Just a few holes in the ground. She stopped talking.
Inventory full.
It's a little bit more additions to it. Looks like primarily we're waiting on nickel. Silicon, magnesium, iron, cobalt. Don't see a heavy source of nickel around. That's right. For the cobalt, we don't care about the nickel. We will mine stone for nickel.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Energy low.
Alright, energy low means we need to go. So I didn't turn that on apparently. That little side's done. That one's done. Nickel, nickel, nickel.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Starting to think about a temporary drill rig. Cut out this hole right here.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Da, 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 da. That one would fit. That one will not. That one will fit. That one will not.
Inventory full.
In case you're wondering, there's a lot of digging still to go right here. For me to even do the temporary thing I'm thinking of doing here is going to be a significant amount of digging.
Inventory full.
So I need to be able to get 6 blocks in. And that's not enough for 3 yet. I could just right click to get there faster, but trying to get all this stone while I'm doing it. Far side. Stuck.
Inventory full.
Sit on steel plate. Quarters catching. Oh, barking dog, barking dog. Honestly, don't know why that went why it's catching. Oh, apologize for a dog barking in the background. That probably means my wife is home. There's a delivery man at the door or something of that nature. And either way, there's not a lot I can do about it, so. Tater can just bark. Okay, there's the piston.
Inventory full.
Alright, never mind. We're just going to right click because we get drilling here, go 10 times faster. Just gotta get where I can get the drill in. One. Two. Alright, that should be enough.
Inventory full.
GPIS. Throw a square piston in. Hold on, guys. I gotta make it for a second.
Energy low. Energy critical.
Alright, sorry, I'm back. My son's homesick from school. That's actually 2 streams in a row that he's ended up homesick from school. Was it Thursday or last Tuesday that he got sick at school and had to come home too? Can't remember. It was one of those though. Alright. Are we getting progress yet, Mr. Drill? Yes, you're drilling. Alright. The drill is drilling. Once the drill is drilling, then we don't have to worry about the drill. Worry about that part. Oh, now let's go to the refinery. Switch the stone to the front for a minute again, since that seems to be what's holding us back. There we go. More metal grids. Alright. Now check my thing, see where we're at. That one's done. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to go. Alright, looks like we're down to just metal grids now. That's all we need is grids. What's this large steel tubes it needs? It's the nickel. Alright. Our drill is not going fast enough, I don't think. Oh, it's all the way done. Holy cow. It's all the way out at 10, isn't it? No, it's still only at 6 too. It's still going. Move it at 5 times as fast. That's going to make a pretty decent size hole to ground. Then we can make it bigger. Alright, now let's check on the refinery. The stone here. Alright. Loading up the stone into the drill, or to the refiner as fast as the drill can make it. Hopefully we can get our grids now. Although that stone ain't gonna last for very long, as we've been seeing. Really? All we need are grids, dude. Come on. Looks like we are at full extension on the piston now. Why would that matter? Because if we are, we need to make a bigger hole. Yes. So, velocity.
Inventory full.
It's already there. Why did I do that? That's where I want it. So put it there. What do I need to do? One. Two. Okay, that'll work now. It should work. Turn it on. Let's have it go down. That's like it was beside itself almost. Velocity point. Oh, let's go 0.1. Should be fine to do this. Shouldn't do any banging, but we'll watch and make sure. Yeah, that seems to be grinding it up about perfect, actually. Moving it just before it hits. Not leaving any dings. Yep, I think we're gonna be fine with this speed. With this then. Alright, look at the refinery again. Alright. Now we come up top. Check our thrusters. We should have all but 2 of them done. But are grid out amongst the 4 or so. Production. It's nickel. It's always nickel.
Energy low.
Alright, back to resting in here. Might be time to go and farm a little too. while we're thinking of it. Alright, now I need my seeds. Production, food processor, seeds, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright. Like that. Now we don't have to worry about those. Already made sure the next set of seeds is ready. Whoa, what did I do? We are already done with that plunge. That did little. Very, very little. But yeah, it's already plunged all 10 feet for all the good that did me. Where's the thing I want? There it is.
Inventory full.
Alright. So let's throw another piston on. Then a drill. And a drill. Be my goal here. Okay, so yeah, now we can get the second drill in. Alright, so we need piston head, piston body, and drill. Looks like the only thing I'm missing now is still tubes. Production, assembler. My issue is not iron. My issue is nickel. And done. Okay, so now let's turn both drills on. Actually, we have enough room for a third drill, don't we? Why not? I can clear our spot for a third drill. That's not a big issue. 3 drills means even more movement down here. Alright, now 3 drills worth of yes. Now we have shake too. Share inertia tensor on. Velocity 0.05 go. Inertia tensor on. Velocity. Dang it. Velocity 0.05 go. That will have all 3 of those drills going down 20, although one of them is only going to be drilling, you know, what, 15 of that 20, but still a lot of stone, hopefully. Alright, where's that put us? Can't spell, that's where it puts me. There we go. Now we're cranking. Production. And we're cranking. Yes! Oh yeah. We're on the right track now. Got a problem? Engineer your way out of it. "12 and 3" it says. Feels like I don't need that very many at all now. I'm mad it's all but 5. Alright, that says it's got them all now. Haha! Now, up here at the front, we have to figure out how we're going to do the drills. You know what? I can get that. I don't even have to do that. Drills are on my hotbar here. Like that. Look at that. That fits about perfect. And it's conveyored already. Isn't that nice? Nice, we just slap one there. And one there. Then out here on the sides, we can do one on either side there. Just let the thrust power basically. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's start welding. All that bit. We ordered that stuff.
Energy low.
Energy low. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Nothing like fighting the atmosphere, or lack of atmosphere in this case. Production. What's production held up by? There we go. Production is being held up by the grids that are not currently needed. Alright. There is 4 drills for our thrusters. And since our thrusters are conveyors, so are our drills. Alright, now this thing needs a cockpit. And some gyros. And gyros, a cockpit, and some shaping. I know where I normally put my miners' cockpits, but the way this thing is built, it's begging for a cockpit right there. Cockpits, can I just stick right here in the middle of the ship? So go that way. Can I just stick it right there? This one won't fit. See, it runs into things. Definitely not that one. This one we would have to put in a different position altogether. Cab cockpit might work. If I can get to let it spin the direction I want it to, that is. How'd that look? Almost never used this thing. It kind of works. Yeah, I think we'll use this one. Alright. I don't want to stand one up there, but I do want to stand a drill up here and here. It'd be nice to put one, like, directly above this one, but it'd have to go up another block. I don't know yet. Give me a minute. Figure out how I'm going to do that part. Alright. That is already conveyored in, so I don't need to do anything there. Gee, I need H2O2. I want to add a steel plate. Production. We're gonna need a lot of steel plate once we get going here too. GYR, grab some gyros. I actually could almost make them visible on this ship. Just put them right here. Alright, let's see here. Twist it. It's facing forward. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, gyros is a lot of gyros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, start welding. Alright, active welding.
Energy low.
Hey, look what I can do now. I don't have to go down to bottom to high. I have to just blink. Look, I'm in my new ship. Why aren't... I'm worried about that. Why aren't those thrusters got power? Okay, let's do tank. Let's turn both of these off of stockpile for a minute. It is the only thing thrusting. That was thrusting. Everything should be connected. Alright, enter. Alright, slash build info. Cargo network. Why did those not connect through? Oh no, I know why. Oh, poop. Hmm. We need to do some changing. And that will hold the whole ship together while I cut it all apart. Not that. This one. Right there's why. And I just dropped that one off.
Full.
That's why. Because those technically don't hook up. Great. Alright. So now, we need to connect that to that. I need the conveyor. There we go. Standard conveyor junction won't do a trick. But you know what will? This guy, right here. Go that way. And then we go that way. And once again, we turn it this way. Now it's showing the cargo network. Alright, that works. Works exactly the way I wanted it to. So I need 1, 2, 3. So you go that way, you go that way, you go that way. We load all 3 up. We hit enter, we hit up enter, and everything lights up like a Christmas tree lights to. Yay! And I didn't have to redo everything because of connecting these things together. So, that's a win-win also. So now we're going to put our gyros back on. Do. Trying to make sure it's the same direction. Oh, that one's backwards. There we go. Dang it, that one's backwards. Aha! Now I've got them all on again. Now we need the H2O2 again. Since we melted the ones we had, which cannot go on the same way that they were. Which basically makes the pretty ones not useless since I can't put the pretty side out. So we'll just do normal ones. There we go. There we go. That's nice. That's got H2O2s in them. So we can just hit ice and fuel ourselves up. We have some drills. We have lots of thrusters. We do have a couple of them that didn't turn themselves on. And I know why. Because technically they're not hooked up. And I could hook them up. There's multiple ways to handle this, but the easiest one is with a small conveyor. Let's go tag, 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 tag. Should put power into those, yes. Because right now, if you come and look at this, it is separate. But we can fix that again. Dink, 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 dink. This is probably the simplest way to fix it. There were definitely other ways to do it, but this way it is fixed. Alright, as of right now, it is a functional ship. It's got thrusters in every direction, it's got gyros, it's even got drills on it, so it could technically go and do its job. Where are we at time-wise? Got about an hour left. So let's just... Oh no, there is one thing it cannot... Oh, it cannot fly yet. Ooh, ooh, that was almost bad. There is one thing this ship is lacking. One very important thing. There's no power. And right here is a good spot for the power. Especially if we're going to make the... we'll leave the... Oh, gyros. Visible. We flip it that direction so we can see that right over the top of the gyros. Can't get shoulders. Why am I so stuck? You let me down, but won't let me back up. Isn't it crazy? Let me out! Now I'm stuck completely. There's one battery, two battery. Because it's a hydrogen ship, it doesn't need a lot of battery. But it does have to have some. Alright. Now let's try it. Connector. Unlock. Yep, she definitely moves. Okay, yeah, KDRILL. For now, it's called hydro drills. I don't know what we're ship yet. Since Valentia and Valen are both, I believe, Irish in origin. I'd probably pick something Irish or Gaelic to call it. Since it's not finished, I don't want to get too far into that. But if you think of something or look something up that you think might work with Valen, with the Valentia and Valen, yeah, we'll try it. We'll talk about it. Anyway, so there's those. Also want the two batteries aside as hydro bats. Save. Yeah. Oh, one more thing. K, TA and K. Hydrogen tanks. Hydro tanks. Save G. Alright, groups. First off, the drills. Train. Just on off then? Yeah. And then train clearing on off. That's what I'm trying to do. Tool blocks, just the drills. Going one. Groups. Alright, for docking, batteries, recharge on off, tanks on stockpile on off, regular blocks, we need a connector, and that is switch lock. Alright, now we have our basic controls. Alright, now how far is it to that ice? Not far, it can't be far. There it is. Let's see how much ice we can hold. There we go. Almost looks like I need a lower set of drills too. No, this is not a finished ship by any means. It's just getting it's just to the point where I can actually take it out, and in this case I'm testing to see how much thrust it has. At least in this environment, is it enough to easily handle a full load? I mean, it may need modifications when we hit a heavier gravity field, but if it can handle filling up completely with ice and this gravity, which is what is it? 1/4 gravity. We'll know that we have enough thrust to for it to function for what we're using it for right now. And that's the important thing, is we need to be able to get going, and we can't do that hand mining. Hand mining takes forever to do even a little bit. It would take probably days of playing to put the hole in the ground like this with hand mining. Right? It's not physically, it's not reasonable to try to do, is what I'm trying to say. But we are just about full, and it is really quiet. What happens if we go into first person? Still really quiet. One problem with this cockpit is you really can't see anything. It's a very closed-in cockpit. So I typically don't use it, but for this particular ship, it just kind of fit. Alright, we look full. And we are not even coming close to the thrust on this thing, which is good. I mean, here, what's this? Alright, we're at 382, 84, 85. Can we fly sideways on just 2 thrusters? Yeah. So in a quarter gravity, we have enough thrust with 2 thrusters to maintain at full load, about altitude at full load. Hello, rotate back. Thank you. But it looks like we may need more gyro. Wait, unknown signal. I'm going the wrong direction for my ship. Where's my ship? That's my ship. Yep, we're at the stop and cook again. But yeah, this thing can be nice and shapely when we're done with it too. A nice shape to this. Yeah, I think we're onto something here. This much ice would definitely help the ship too. Alright, so now we dock. We put them in recharge. And we stockpile. And then you turn off the... So the big ship moves, the little ship doesn't try to stop it. Always bad when the little ship tries to stop the big ship. This little ship may have plenty of power for its own purposes, but it's not going to outpower the Valentia. That's why sometimes when I forget to do it on the Valiant, it's like, oops. That was some energy just wasted. Beautiful. All right. Now we're up to, what is it, 12 gyros. All go in the same direction. So this thing with plenty of gyro now. Okay. Now, how do we want to add any more drills, or kind of just leave it like it is? Trying to decide, how should we make it work? Should we make it big? Should we put... No, I don't think we're going to make it out. I don't think we're going to do that. I think I'll try to mimic the back of this ship some now. Let's come from here. Alright, need some steel plate. Alright, need steel plate. Let's bring it. First time I've ever said this. I miss the build system of Space Engineers 2 suddenly. So we come down to, skip one, down two. That'll work. That's what I thought. I did that all the way down. Like that. Anyone who's seen me build in my previous series, you'll notice that I'm building quite different this series, the last two series. And that's because I'm trying to stay in the style of what Sarekh has established for the Valentia, for house whatever it is, I forget. What house is it? Factions House Sarekh. That's not the one we were in, but I can't think of the name of the. Can't think of it. The last one, but basic. You know, the Valentia is a very. You know, it's like it's very. It's got a very specific style, very specific shape, and it's a shape that we were able to mimic nicely with the Valen, with the open space and the same kind of wingtips. You know, with given the shape of the ship going up in an angle kind of thing. So it's the same thing we want to do in some ways with this ship. But this one, I'm thinking, can't see it so much now as you could originally. The ship has a line here, and then it goes up at an angle, and then it connects up at an angle again here, so that the thrusters shoot in between the fins. On the original ship, it was far more prevalent than it is now on this ship, but that's because I made modifications that made it work better for Space Engineers as it currently is. So with that in mind, I want to do something similar here. I want to take from this midline that's going to slope down in there. I want to then come up and over the thrusters and have my fins on either side of this set of thrusters. So what I'm thinking is something like how I call. like that. Yeah, I think that'll work. Not quite like I have it. That's basically what I want to do. Some of these are going to be in a different spot. So take them all off. We are definitely coming here in this spot, but we want to do it with this block going up. There. There we go. Like that. Then again here. There.
Energy low.
Oh, come on. I'm starting to get the shape of this fin right. Come on. Cooperate. Alright. And that would work perfect if I wanted it to attach right there. But instead, let's do... Let's do some real fun here. Alright, are you the right shape? I want to slope in two directions here. Not that one. I want... I think that's what I want here. There, because now it's sloping into one. Slope there and there. It's gonna be really solid if I do it like that. How do I get to do it? Whoa! Thud. How do I get what I want? Take that one off, put this one on. And then next to it, put that one. Okay. That's bringing it forward, but not down. How do I go down with that now? Maybe instead of that one, we do that one? No. Wait. Because that has forced it down a block. It forces down to a solid block. This makes an interior corner. V. 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 Unfortunately, it's V in the wrong direction. It's going back that way and it's come out. Dum. That's what I'm wanting. Let's just go solid blocks for a second. Alright, instead of coming so you're going boom, 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 boom. Instead, I want it to go boom, 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 boom. With that all back. So that's what the path I want to take. Let's see now. With that in mind, let's try. Actually, I'll try this one. Okay. Now. That does not work. So that closes it off. On the other hand, if I go with that and that, I can pull this one out entirely. There's solid onto that one. But now you close the back in. Is this where we get this guy? Gotta make it feel solid there. Alright, and then repeat that process. So I need this guy to spin that way. And next to him, we need the same guy spun the right way. Put it under him. We spin it the right way.
Energy low.
Let me see how this wing looks when I get this part welded up. I think I'm getting where I want. I'm not positive, but I think we are. It's right here is my issue. So that block there looks a little weird. Being completely square. I think if I cut loose though, the whole section's falling off, ain't it? Fall off when you stay put. Okay, if we do there now, we'll stay put. I think what might work better there is actually this one. I think it's faced the right direction. There. There. Now I will use this block. How did I use that block? That. What block's that block? I need that block. Huh? Set to go that direction. Maybe it will have to be a square there. your square. So we might have to go like that. Right there. Just 2. That will be a square. That. So that makes it square all the way around that one. Make it square all the way around. Alright, yeah, yes. Digging it now. Finally got it to look the way I want it to. Had to play with the block a lot to get there, but I got there. Come on, flip the way I want you to. Yes, like that. Alright. And that brings it a solid block all the way down and in. Yes. You are the one thing that doesn't fit, and I can fix you too. Beautiful. Look at that. You are also the wrong shape. Now that I know what shape I need, it's not hard to do. There we go. Look at that. Yes. I like that a lot. Yes, we like that. We like that a lot. Yes, we do. That'll be really nice. Now you just got to do it on the other side too. Yay! But it's going to be faster this time because we know what to do. Alright, so let's start by flipping this. No, it's not the right block, is it? Next the right block. It goes one set higher. I should just clear those. Which it's going to. Oh, that was a lot of learning how to put that on the way I wanted it on, wasn't it? Trial and error. I did get it exactly what I wanted it. Okay, the last unimpeded one is equal with the front of this, which is where that is. So the next one is where we attach our blocks to. See, basically, you just build a... You're just building the same square, you just do it from different angles. It's interesting. Once you figure out what you're doing. Again. That one. So it's there. Oh, come on, cooperate. Thank you. Alright. Alright, now do a solid block. And we finish by connecting the two. So much faster since I knew exactly how to do it. Oh, so much easier. Need some panels. That one went there. Just do down that far. And then not really sure how to get where I want it. We're about to die of radiation. And actually, you know what? We need food, so let's go take care of that problem. I'll take care of my radiation at the same time. Boink. Alright. Go around to the other side and do it again. Alright, deposit all junk. SED 1, 2, 3, 4. I eat that while I'm thinking about it. Now, productions, food processor, seeds, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Now back to food. After that's done, we'll come back in. Control 2, 1, click, click, 2, 3, whatever. Alright, now, food. Production. Make some spaghetti. Wow, would make a bunch of spaghetti. Okay. And then some curry. And then we have some chili. There we go. Now we have quite a bit of food, actually. MEAL. We won't starve. And we came in over here, so let's go back out the way we came in. And we have no radiation to boot. Oh yeah, and we can go ahead and eat one of these low ones and fill up our food while we're at it. Now, back to our fins. These aren't going to work this way unless they just stay at that height. What we really need is 2x1 slope base. Two by one slope tip. Yes, I'm out of steel plate. There we go. Now I should be able to just attach this one. That. And then like that. Give that back wing some real solid And the front wing. We are coming from the bottom. We can just do it like this. Like that. Those kind of stick up, these kind of stick down, but you know, same thing. And right here, let's do a piece like that coming out to hold that back on. I like that. Alright, now let's recreate the fins on this side. Let's start with the regular panel, which is hidden in here somewhere. How many of these are there? Light armor panel. Jeez Louise. Did I put it right off that, or did I come forward? The back one. Comes right into it. Okay. I want base and tips first. Got recreated.
Low.
Now. Alright. It still has that same distinct, I don't know what the term is. It's almost an industrial, steampunky kind of, you know, straight ahead thing. It's not smooth and slick. It's, I don't know. I really don't know how to describe the build style. It's all angles and sharp cuts versus smooth and aerodynamic. That's it. It's full of negative space and it's just different. That difference is what really makes it unique. The difference is what makes it special, I think. Special is the right word. I need the 2x1 slopes because I want to put them in here. make it smooth. It doesn't make it. It just makes it more unified. It doesn't look like it's just tacked on. It looks solid that way. I think we'll do the same kind of thing here, just like really now. Of course not. Production. Assembler, steel plate. Alright, back to work. Can I put one there on each side, Steve? Yeah, okay, let's do that. Kind of just, again, just kind of pulls it together, makes it look more unified, like one solid thing rather than stuff just stuck on. But it still keeps that real wide open. I mean, you see conveyors, you see, I don't know, it's different for me and it's real hard to maintain it. Oh, how do I want to connect? I feel like there should be a connection between here and there, but I don't want to go all out. Dang it. Let's look for some things other than Latin valence. Valentia. Spanish means bravery, courage, or gallantry. So we've done Valente, maybe? I call it the Valente. It might work. Then let's do that on that side, and I can get to go the direction I want it to. Thank you. That on that side? Will that give us a... No. I think it needs to have... Let's repeat it on the back. Yeah, I think that will look better. In fact, we could almost do it. Like that, so it goes on solid all the way. Yeah, let's do that. So that gives you one solid block here and one there. And then that, 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 and that. Ah! And then you go here and there. Alright, and that gets that braced in nicely. Oh wow, it zigzag look almost if you get the right angle look. Because yeah. And the other angle gives you that view. Yeah, wow, I'm kind of digging that too. That's working. I love that. I'll be doing that again now that I figured out how to do it. That came out really smooth. We don't want to give it any more bracing, any more. Okay. Come on. Actually, there's a nice dark spot going all the way down the top. Do the same thing here too. Actually, come to think of it, there's enough space. No, wrong block. That block. Now this block. Yeah, let's repeat that again. And we can repeat this ridge on the bottom. We can even mimic the ridge right here on the back. just makes it look solid. That's all it's doing. There, there. There, you won't let me put you there yet. There, there. Running out of time. But we're so close to getting this done, so we are probably going to finish it whether we should or not. Because all that's left is painting, I believe.
Energy low.
After we get these bars in. Alright, now let's fill up our energy. And then let's get some color. Oh, we gotta get lights. We need lights. That's what this thing doesn't have. It does not have lights. Light. We need some good lights on here. Truth is, we're going to have to use this kind of light. Alright, let's see. It's turned the wrong way to use. Ooh, I know what to do with it. Yeah. Alright, make sure I get the attached to the correct direction. Go. Let's make it put out light now. Looks like we're going to need some glass. Good thing we have plenty of silicon now. Oh, we're out of iron. Are we out of iron or just needing to adjust the refinery? Nope, we are out. Alright, velocity popping back up. What just happened?
Inventory full.
Pistons just flat exploded.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
That kind of stinks.
Inventory full.
I don't understand how it exploded on reverse.
Inventory full.
Going backwards up a hole it had dug.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I don't understand how that happened.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay, cleaned up that mess. Good news is we have a great little miner to do the job. So, turn that on. Oh, 7, 8, 9, up. Our inventory is not empty. So, I know what I forgot to do. I don't need to get out of the ship to do it. Okay, SOR, sorter, toggle, drain, all. Nine. This ship. I don't want a cargo container. It's not part of the ship. Oh, we're not connected. Why aren't we connected? Inventory. Couple connectors. Sorter, drill. Seats. Give me a cargo. Okay, now yeah, let's go hit that iron rock right there. Whoa! Helps if you look in the right direction. let's just take this iron boulder and get rid of the thing. Oh, wrong button, wrong button. That's the button I was looking for. I'm just going to absolutely chew the top of this boulder off. We get some extra iron, we get some extra stone for the other things. Oh, and I just thought of something. Who else this ship needs? Its own ore detector. Right now it cannot seek ore on its own. And an antenna. An antenna and an ore detector. You almost have to feel sorry for whatever this thing is mining, because it does a really good job. I mean, it is probably not a great borer. It's not going to go underground a long way easily. But for surface mining, for what I'm doing with it right now, it's about perfect. Because it could just drop those drills right where it wants to, and just cut it out. We are just about full. Let me put it this way. That iron boulder is no more. Oh, I think it's going to be a really pretty ship. And it's got the thruster section at the rear, just like the main ship, which is, you know, quite, I don't know, different. Again, trying to build everything so it matches the same. This looks like it came out of the same set of architects. Like their systems built to go together. 987Z. There we go. Oh, I forgot to turn off the drills. Now let's check our refinery. Let's look for stone. Boom. 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 I think we ran out of room. So I guess we need CARG. Boom. 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 Absolutely filling stuff up. All right, now production. All right. There we go. All right. Now we can see where we're mining. Now we just need paint. So let's go, first off, Shift P. Control Shift, middle click. It's the whole ship the white. Shift P. Let's get our black lines. This ought to be fun to paint. Yep, wrong thing. Couple of those, wrong thing. Painting. Those things I mispainted. Just kind of There we go. Now across the top here. There we go. Okay, let's repeat those lines here on the bottom. Man, that stupid engine again. Ah! Alright, hit the thruster, hit the cargo, hit the thruster. Oh, let's shift P. There we go. There. And we have a white ship with our black lines that run throughout the ship. Now we just need our highlight colors of yellow and blue. Shift P to get the yellow. Okay. Oh, we did it on both sides, and we did it on the one. Oops. There you go. Now let's grab the blue. And we'll finish in black. Of course I did. Okay, you get to be black.
Fuel low.
Alright. Shift P. Shift P. Damn it. Well, that was supposed to be yellow. I remember putting it yellow, but I bet that's the airlock. we have all kinds of things yellow right now. As well as all kinds of things black. Oh, there's something blue. Alright. That one. That one. Alright, now grab you. Control down. Insert. Page up. Wrong button. Alright, you. Page down. Insert. Page up. Page down. There we go. That is definitely a unique ship. So let's name it. Info. Let's we decide on the Valentia. V-A-L-E-N-T. The Valent. Not Valent. Now what I actually want to do is come down here. One more thing I need to know. Bow screen. AIC. Foe. AIC Valent Hydro Miner. Okay. And now let's go in here. Okay. Info. Ion miner. And it is the AIC Valent. A Valent. Close and but sticking to my naming convention, so that's what I care about there. Alright, we have a hydro miner. The Valentia is getting more pieces. But we are significantly out of time. I ran over because I finished my miner. Get rid of my head because that's kind of a cool screenshot. There you go. Maybe that for screenshot. Alright, so next time, I think next time we're going to start working on drones and defensive systems for our ship. A defensive block and some more, we already have a defensive block, but some more, an event controller that will trigger the release and activation of 3 or 4 small drones that will then go and attack the enemy. Maybe even a way to print those drones. Although I don't know how I pull that off with the Valentia. I'm not really anywhere to do that. That would be a much bigger ship. But we could put together a few rather small drones. I think that's what we'll do next time, is put together some drones and see if I can't program drones again. But until next time, I'm the Blind Gaming Guy. Thank you for watching Space Engineers in the Afternoon. This is my playthrough of Tales of Valentia in the Ieram system. I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 12:30 to 3:30-ish. Well over today, but 12:30 to 3:30 normally. And until next time, I hope you have a great, I hope your days continue to go great.